All right, good morning. It's almost 9 a.m. on December 17th, 2023, and today is my sub 25 minute 5K PB attempt. There is no week 8 video, taper week. I didn't do a dang thing for week 8. Supposed to be some intervals, some easier intervals in the beginning, and then a couple of easy runs, maybe 2 and 3 miles, and then a lot of rest, and then race day attempt, which is today. So I didn't do anything. Week 8 was just really rough. A lot of going on. Super busy with work and with home life stuff, and the only real physical activity I did was on Thursday for work. Did about 6 hours of some very physical work, so kind of feeling that in my hamstrings today. So hopefully me being super lazy on week 8 doesn't affect anything. It probably will. But you could say I did a lot of recovery, a lot of rest, so hopefully my legs are as fresh as they can be for this attempt. My current 5K PB is 27 minutes, 28 seconds. I'm here at Chittick Field in Long Beach. It's a full-size track, so I figured I could find a place that was flat and no streets or intersections or little hills to deal with, and I could just make my attempt here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and walk around the track a little bit and maybe run like a mile to warm up, and then we'll see if we can pull off this attempt. Nice. That's going to be the soundtrack of my 5K PB attempt. Okay, I just did a couple of laps. Well, one lap twice to see what it feels like to do 2 minutes per lap. That's the pace I need to equal 25-minute 5K. 2 minutes per lap. So my first attempt, I just ran, pretty hard, not too hard. I did a lap in 1:36, and then I decided to try another one, pull it back, and I did it in 1:46. I forget, either 1:46 or 1:56. I think it's 1:46 because I remember thinking I could pull back even harder. That's great. I'm out of breath, obviously, so I can pull back. Okay, I just did one more lap attempt. Came around at 1:50. And I pulled back even more, so the previous one must have been 1:46. Okay. The difference is, can I keep something up like that for 12 and a half laps? Well, I think it's about time to try. I've done enough farting around and procrastinating. I am scared. But you know what? I'm just going to run 5K as best I can. Keep an eye on my laps. And see if we can do it. Adjust when I need to per lap, or maybe per half lap. Each half lap should be a minute, so we'll see. I have no idea how this is going to go. Oh boy, a sick child's coming. All right, everybody. The mission was attempted. Was the mission complete, or was the mission incomplete? Well, I ran 5K, so I completed the 5K, so that's good. I did get a time. Was it sub 25? Was it unsub 25? Gonna have to see. Let's get rested up, cleaned up, and we'll analyze at home my run. All right, here's the results from the sub 25-minute 5K attempt. I was just hoping that I would at least get under 26 and a half. That would have been a big improvement on my previous, which was 27:28. So I came out in the end with 25 minutes 35 seconds. That close. I mean, I don't know if that's really close. I mean, I guess that's 7 seconds more per kilometer than I needed, which I guess in some ways is actually quite a bit of time to cover, to make up. So, but I gotta say, I'm extremely happy with that result. It is a lot better than I expected, and it wasn't the goal, but it was pretty close. And wow, I never thought I could run 5K in 25 minutes and 35 seconds. I never thought I could do it in 25 minutes, that's for sure. I thought I'd get close. If it happened, it would be crazy. But in my mind, really, I thought if I can get under 26 and a half, I would have accomplished my secret goal. So, I'm happy with it. So what it ends up being is, of course, 5:07 per kilometer and 8:13 per mile, which is crazy for me. For me, that's crazy to do that for 3 miles. I knew in kilometer 2 that I had gone out too hard in kilometer 1, and kilometer 3 and 4, I just was ready to stop. I was seriously considering stopping because it just didn't feel, I didn't feel good at all. Like, my breathing was really difficult, which is new for me. You know, my breathing has always been very easy for me in running. It was sunny, but it wasn't hot. I didn't sweat a whole lot. There were some obstacles on the track. There was a gentleman coaching his young child who was running in lane 1. I was running in lane 1, but the kid was running in lane 1 clockwise, and I was running counterclockwise. I found that a little odd, so I'd have to go around the kid, and then they had some cones set up in lane 1 and lane 2 at their starting point, so I went around that a couple times and went inside that the other times. So that was some things that I could focus on while I was really struggling, you know. I just focused on the obstacles I had to go around and just getting around one more lap and just not stopping. I knew I just was going to do this for one attempt, so I just didn't stop, and I just pushed as hard as I could. The weird thing was that after 3 kilometers, I looked at my watch and I was at exactly 15 minutes, so I was right on pace. But I was struggling. I was just slowing down that whole time until I got into the very last kilometer, maybe the last half kilometer. And then I just pushed it. I just pushed as hard as I could. And it's weird that you can get that energy boost, you know, at the end. I had the same thing happen to me in my half marathon. For that last half mile, I think I ran faster than I did at any point in the whole half marathon, even the beginning. So it's just definitely a mental game. I am not going to do any speed work anymore. I mean, I might do some for my marathon training, but I'm definitely not going to be pursuing any short race PBs, 5K, 10K. If they happen, they happen. And of course, I'm not even going to try to pursue any times in half marathons or marathons. The marathon, I just want to finish. So that's my goal. That's it. We'll see what's coming up next. Thanks y'all for watching. Appreciate it. Cheers.